Hello everybody, it's Steve Katsikaris, Norland Coboconk Watchdog, just up here on Trails End. I believe it's May 12th, 2018, around 10 o'clock in the morning, and just have Laurie Scott's campaign poster on my property at number 7 Trails End Road, Norland, and I'm going to be probably sending her an email probably within the next few days, asking her for some help here with the O.P.P and some of the events that happened up here on Trails End over the last number of years. And hopefully she can help us get to the bottom of this, because we're finding out now that this is a conspiracy going on up here, and it's regarding these illegal sewage systems. And the police and folks in local government, starting with Emmett Yo, are involved in trying to cover this up. And now it's affecting my family. And I've been thrown back in jail again. I had cops up here just this year with machine guns in her house. And 2 years ago, they used explosives to gain entry into the house with no reason. There was no reason to come here and do all this to us. And you can see the videos of the police harassing us here on Trails End. So I'm going to send Laurie Scott an email, and then we're going to see if she can maybe help us out, because we also have Aboriginal people involved in this too. And it's just not just regular people. This is the Aboriginal government at Scugog Indian Reserve. They're involved in this too. This is not coming from me, this is coming from the Commissioner of Ontario. So we were trying to get some documents and trying to get disclosure on why the police are harassing us and accusing us of being criminals and terrorists, by the way. They have us down as terrorists. That's why we can't have this information. So that's unacceptable, going after a community watchdog that cares about his community and his country and his queen. And these people are trying to murder me, and that's what's going on here now. And I did some research, and I find out that the Scugog Indians are in violation of treaty. The Kawartha Lakes falls under the Williams Treaty of 1923. And the Aboriginals that are in Scugog are called the Mississauga Band. And they made a promise and that they would not get involved in affairs up here in Block 20. And Norland, Kawartha Lakes is Block 20 of the Williams Treaties 1923, where they promised not to harass inhabitants or any inhabitants of the future. And this treaty is only not even 100 years old yet. And these people are up here. They're harassing us. I got video evidence of it. We can prove that the casino in Scugog is the one that's buying all these places up here, and the police are using them as operatives up here to find a way to stir up baloney and then have me shot and killed. And their job is to basically spy. We got the cameras on the house, we can see that now. And they've been harassing us. And the lady that lives there is obviously Aboriginal. So I'm putting this up on YouTube. My family does support Laurie Scott because we're conservatives and we're loyalists. And we were asking her to look into this matter and what happened up here in Trails End over the last few years. You can see the videos all over the internet of the police. And hopefully maybe she can do something about this, because all this happened on her watch, by the way. So maybe she's not really totally aware what's going on, but now I'm asking her, and her sign is now on my property. So Laurie Scott, we got an election coming up in a few weeks. Maybe we can talk about what's happened up here on Trails End regarding the O.P.P and Durham Regional Police. Yeah, they're involved in some nasty stuff. And we also have CKR Global involved too, and they're called King International now, and they're mercenaries. All right, and we can see that Durham Regional Police Chief Paul Martin has made the newspaper several times. His own men want him out, or people, sorry, there's women in law enforcement as well, I apologize. So the Durham Regional Police Association has signaled for Paul to quit because he's a crook, plain and simple, and I can prove that. So, you know, it's time for Laurie Scott to step up to the plate and be a real conservative, and saying what's going on here and using anti-terrorist laws on innocent families is not appropriate. Those laws are supposed to be used to stop terrorism and stop people like Omar Khadr, which the Liberal government seems to like to write checks out to. I don't know why they didn't take him to court and take him on. But anyways, that's another story. We'll get into that in the federal election. But once again, I'm going to put this up on the internet here. I'm just doing a quick little thing here. And I'll leave the sign up here, Laurie, if you can help us out. Absolutely, I'll support your party in this election, and it's a re-election. So I guess we'll just stay tuned until I send you an email, and then we can see where we go from there, and maybe we can meet and talk about what's happened up here on Trails End. So right now the O.P.P have me labeled as a terrorist and national security risk. So we need to talk about that. You can't go around doing that to people, especially if I'm here looking out for the common good, and after Walkerton, Ontario, I rest my case regarding what happened there. So I'm going to put this up on YouTube, and once again, stay tuned for my next video. So long, everybody.